Hello folks, habitation checks, bane of every motorhome caravan owner, I guess. Anyway, I've had mine done today. It's 18 months since I last had it done, May last year, which was about 18 months after I bought the van in December 2019. So I thought that was a reasonable interval to have these things done. I had one major problem last time, back in May, which was the damp. Which was damp around by the toilet. So I've got my toilet area in the washroom, and either side of the sort of toilet and into the cupboard under the sink, or cooker area. They came out with some ridiculous figures. So I've just found out last year's report. And really the main areas that he was looking at was around here. So he was talking about 89, 90% damp, which I thought was ridiculous. I mean, that's soaking. 100% damp has got to be, it's just waterlogged, isn't it? So that was really worrying. So I took it back to the dealer where I bought it in Southampton and talked to them about it. And I was sort of expecting to spend, I don't know, a couple of £1,000 on getting it fixed. But they didn't seem to be so worried. They mentioned a couple of things that could be done. So they resealed around the sort of outer skirt. In fact, I got them to do the whole, all the way around the van. So resealed around the sort of lower skirt with the silicone stuff, or whatever it is you use. They also gave me a couple of the calcium carbonate trays. So you refill it and then it absorbs all the moisture. One is under a little cupboard under the oven, so it's quite enclosed, so any sort of moisture in there, it will pull it out from the walls. And then the other one was just next to the toilet, so I had one in there as well. And I also bought a dehumidifier, just a small one, and was running that occasionally, so throughout sort of last autumn, winter. So that was really the main concern that I had last year. So 18 months down the line, sort of a bit concerned as to how it went. But I've now got the figures back. So in the same area, he was looking at last time, we're talking about 16, 17, 22. There's one he's a little bit concerned about there, 22. But if you think compared to 90, 80 and 90 it was last year, result, get in there. So very happy about that. Everything else seems pretty normal. 0 to 15%, no reason for concern is what they say on the chart here. So everything is pretty good there, apart from that sort of 22. Will identify areas needing remedial work, that 22. But I think if I keep using the damp stuff, I mean, is that in the cupboard? That is in the cupboard. So if I put something in the cupboard there at the bottom, then maybe I can bring that down as well. So that's an enclosed space, so that should work quite well. But anyway, pretty happy about that. Just one other little thing he mentioned in the report, so you get this big report there, was some hairline cracks on the top. So on the roof, you've got the GRP form on the roof, and there's some corners, there's some bends where it goes around like that. And I mean, it's 12 years old now, this van, so you would get some distortion, I suppose, in the hot, the cold, the rain, the movement. I'm sure it's sort of it's not very good when it's moving around all the time. So he said keep an eye on it, nothing to worry about, but keep an eye on it. So I will. I'll keep an eye on that. I don't know what to do eventually. Maybe Carl, maybe you can help me out. What should I use to sort of keep that at bay? Whether it's sanding back and filling it or putting something over it to seal it, I don't know. It looks like one area has been done before. That was before I bought the van. There's a sort of couple inches where there's some rough looking sealant over it. So I don't know if that's the way to go. That seems to have peeled off anyway, most of it. So let me know, Carl, if what you would recommend on that. Anybody else got any ideas as well? So 12-year-old van, hairline cracks in a couple of places, just where the roof sort of bends like that. I've got a bar going across the roof like a grab bar, and just where it bends down and the grab bar is bolted in, sort of around there. So that may need some looking at. But pretty happy with that now. So that will last me another 18 months or so until I get a next one, I guess. I've got an MOT next week, so that's the next thing to look out for. So hopefully all will be okay for that. I think my lights are okay. I need to talk to the man in the MOT about LED lights, so I will do that and let you know what happens. But anyway, pretty relieved. So just need to get everything back in the van now and go on a trip. So hopefully this rain will stop for a bit and can get out on a decent trip, get the deck chair out and sup some G&Ts. Anyway, take care, all the best, and catch you soon.